was 3 months ago, and you're like, I can't see a difference. You're completely delusional. It is advanced. It has progressed so much. Do you think Duel needs some work? Characters reset so quickly after every fight. There's no long-term call. I think, like, yes, but I'm not sure. I really don't know. I think updates in terms of hitboxes and character balances actually already affect the game a huge amount. But I do agree that maybe something fundamentally could be different. I'm not disliking Duel as it is. Like, I still enjoy it, so I'm not really sure what I would do to make it better. It's a very fragile balancing act that you have with a game with, you know, different champions, different abilities, same weapons, different stacks. I'm going to spend the next 10 seconds getting a drink really quickly, okay? Alright, let's do this, guys. Get rid of my face. Now we can get into this. And holy crap, right off the beginning, that was a pretty comfortable fight for Busdriver, who just absolutely annihilated the Sorlag. I know there's a lot of chat going on at the moment. I can't really keep up with it while the game's going, but I'm more than happy to continue the discussion when we get to the end of this matchup. Oh, injection used. Busdriver playing pretty nicely so far, to be fair. And he wants to keep putting the pressure on. If possible, he needs to get rid of a little bit of that armor from a distance. And that would probably do the job if he can get close now with the lightning gun. Agent's gonna kill him with the rockets. Can I switch over? Yeah, there we go. Alright, we got follow killer on. Agent almost getting lucky. But that rocket was absolute perfection from him. Very aggressive. Acid spit from Busdriver. It's not going to do anything to Agent. He just immediately uses his Ghost Walk and is probably going to attack again fairly rapidly. Busdriver is in a precarious position, but the rockets were so good. Agent, I don't think, is giving respect just yet. And he's going to have to. Busdriver is here for business. Amazing LG. Busdriver slaughtering Agent in this first round.
Prepare to fight.
Now, if Agent doesn't start respecting the aim much, then I could see this happening again. I could see a bit of an upset going on as well.
Fight.
Is he going to hang around with this again? The shotgun's on him, but he's dodging so nicely. He walks in the acid once more, but it didn't reset. Maybe his acid was just disappearing in time. He's forced out the Ghost Walk immediately. I mean, this is so rapid, and Agent's allowing exactly the same things to happen. Just safeguarding the corner for a moment. He is going to go down to Mega. Needs armor urgently. That's a chunky rocket. He actually moves back into the fight. He's missing the rocket so much, though. He's got to get out of here. Busdriver. He's a little bit all over the place with the Anarchy when he goes up versus the Nyx. Has been looking better, though, with Sorlag. Oh, that was quite fast from Agent. But he didn't take down much of the stack, so he'll have to watch out. 30% cooldown reduction. I think, yep, it's a load of reduction. So he's just going with nail gun. This is not the best weapon you could use. I don't know if he's hoping for some miracle shots to land. It just, what's the point? You're going up versus the smallest target, and you're using an incredibly difficult weapon to use.
On a really difficult angle as well. He should have just backed off that.
That makes no sense. Oh, bus driver. Why are you going with the pummels? You had such promise. He does play too fast for his own good.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, but he has the combat skills to back it up, but it seems like the rest of it isn't there just yet.
Honestly, if he had a bit more of a mind for duel, he could genuinely be approaching like Claw's Razy level. Like his aim is fantastically good, in my opinion. But he is probably out of Claws and Razy. He is by far the newest person to Quake.
Yeah, because he was TF2 player, I believe.
He played all
playing.
FPS.
Oh.
And this is exactly what's happened every single time we've had Anarchy versus Sorlak. The Acid doesn't do a whole lot to Anarchy, and he just kind of tanks any damage and just does everything with the lightning gun. Wow, okay, Agent didn't even use his Ghost Walk just then. That was something different. Why is BusdriverX is in the middle of the room? I'm getting angry watching him. Good read of the situation. Agent with the LG, and he is making it happen. 2-1 now for Agent. It's just gone on its head completely.
Prepare to fight.
Oh, I like that Agent went completely, just used the Ghost Walk there.
Round begins.
I'm obviously on stream for 10 seconds.
1. Fight.
Alright, Agent with Sorlag. Let's see if it happens 4 times in a row. He wants that LG for himself. Well, if he's not trying to use rockets, surely it'll go a bit better. Some good entry damage done from him. Alright, is he going in once more? Rockets coming out from Agent. Just not happening at all. Not quite the same as previous fights because Busdriver's usually standing near Acid as well. Still manages to make it happen. Now, he so frequently has this one frag advantage, but he rushes over and over and over. He just wants frags. He needs to take his time a bit more now. Oh, there was a split for the items, but Agent's come very aggressively, so maybe Busdriver's going to feel that he can take the item. I think so. He's got a little delay on it. He's going to back off. I like what Busdriver did just then. That was intelligent. Is he going to try and tank this? He's got the ability. Wow, he used it 1 health left. He's following. He didn't commit to his read, though. Oh, he still gets the frag. Alright, Busdriver. Looking good once again. He does give up the armor for that. But every time he's gone versus the Ranger of Agent, which is, I think this is the 2nd time, he's been very solid. Oh, crushed on this occasion, though. Will be Sorlag versus Ranger? Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. And he's used the Acid Spit already. Don't understand that. Good damage with that Dire Orb. Busdriver will die. And that Dire Orb probably made a big difference then for Agent. Ranger versus Ranger. And I think Busdriver might want to see if he can hold on to this. He's in no man's land at the moment. And he does teleport across to the nail gun room in the end. That Mega's not doing anything. I don't know what Busdriver is up to. He's surely going to die. The Dire Orb is nowhere to be seen, and Agent picks up a very easy last frag. That is 3-1 for Agent in the end. Does take the smap, and it's going to send himself through to the next round. But I feel like Busdriver has a much better opportunity because he's not struggling at all in the fights. What a fast map, though.
Yeah, it seems like Busdriver has the upper hand on the fights. it seems like his combat skill is better, but he doesn't have the mind for duel.
Yeah, at the moment he's just not creating the fights that in the way that he needs to. But he's still been playing all right, and I've been enjoying watching. But how's your games going?
I won both of my games, and I'm up versus Backstein.
All right, you gonna invite me